The Venezuelan migrant who helped the woman named Perla Huerta round up Venezuelan migrants and ship them from Texas to Martha's Vineyard on Ron DeSantis' dime has now worked against her and is cooperating with the investigators looking into what happened. According to a massive new report from the Miami Herald, the Venezuelan migrant that helped Perla, identified only as Emmanuel. Emmanuel says that when he first met Perla and was working for her, he says, I worked for her, she was my boss. She said that they were rounding these people up as part of a nonprofit organization's efforts to send them to an area where they could get food, where they could get jobs, where they could get educations, where they could get all these great and wonderful benefits because the nonprofit organization was just trying to help these people. So Emmanuel had the wool pulled over his eyes based on the way he tells it. And Perla was she was this nice, sweet woman with this nonprofit organization. And we're going to help all these other migrants. And then, of course, once the flights happened, he said his messaging app was blowing up. These people saying, we're in the wrong spot. They took us somewhere different. They said we were going to Boston. We're in Martha's Vineyard. We don't know where to go. There's nobody here for us. There's no jobs. There's no nothing. And he tried to get in touch with Perla, but she had, in his words, disappeared. She was gone. And to this day, nobody's been able to find Perla. We still don't know where she is. In fact, it's gotten so bad, by the way, that as I talked about a couple days ago, you've got this immigrant organization that helps immigrants that's offering a $10,000 reward for anybody that can locate Perla Huerta. So if you're in desperate need of 10 grand, go out there, locate Perla, make a phone call, and let them come and investigate. That's all we're asking for. We're not asking for Perla to be arrested right now. We just need to find her so that she can talk to these investigators. Because she is apparently the key to unlocking this entire scandal. Right? We cannot move forward until somebody talks to Perla. So here's why she is, of course, the big piece of the puzzle. Whoever hired Perla is probably the person that needs to go down for this. So whether it was directly Ron DeSantis, whether it was somebody working for DeSantis, whether it was in the Florida government, or was it with the DeSantis campaign, these are all questions we don't know. But we will know that once we catch Perla. And once the investigators are able to sit her down and say, listen, you're facing a lot of potential charges here. But we will scrap those charges in exchange for your full and complete cooperation. Now, Perla, as I've mentioned in the past, is a former Army counterintelligence agent. She spent 20 years in the United States military. So that's a pretty decent retirement, right? 20 years in the armed forces, you've served active duty, you're looking at a nice little nest egg retirement from your military pension. But if you get convicted of a felony, that's going to go away. And it will not exist anymore, and everything you have spent your life building will be taken away from you. And this is what the prosecutors, the investigators need to be telling her. If you want to lose all that, then by all means, don't talk. But if you want to preserve it, if you want to remain a free individual here in the United States, sign this agreement, start talking, start naming names, and you better give us some good shit all the way from top to bottom. Otherwise, enjoy prison and enjoy not having a pension. That's what needs to happen to Perla. But in order for that to happen, we got to find her first.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.